Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Terra Tech. And on this episode, we are going to be continuing where we left off. Now, you can see that I have rearranged some of my weapons. I put the mortars and stuff all the way around the outside. So now the center is nice and clear. I did buy like 4 or 5 more batteries. Hopefully, if I can continue to keep buying more and more batteries, eventually, you know, the amount of shield and recharge bubbles we have won't make too big of a difference. And you can see as we get bigger and bigger and bigger, the lag does continue to increase. So that's one of the things you need to take into account, is the more blocks you have on the screen, you know, the more lag you're going to get. Now, one of the main reasons there's a lot of lag for me right now, because there wasn't earlier, is if you can see on my left and on my right side, there are 2 giant bots. The one on the left far bigger than the one on the right. So we're going to take the one on the right first. There's a lot of trees in our path there as well, so hopefully we'll be able to get a little bit of power out of that while we chop those trees down. It is going to add to the lag. I do apologize for that. But, you know, you guys have spoken. You guys said you don't mind it so much. And, you know, for me, it drives me nuts sometimes. But we're stuck because we just don't have enough wheels right now for what we're trying to do. What are we stuck on? What is going on here? I didn't put these weapons down here. What I did is I tried to sell them. No, it won't even let me pick those things up. Come on. There we go. Get rid of that. Yeah, that's what it was getting stuck on, is those weapons. No, I wanted to go over to the other side. If we can attack from this side, we can get all those trees while we sit here and take him on. And I might be able to get a little bit of power. I hate charging. Holy crap, he has a lot of batteries. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back. No! Back up! Oh my god, I'm gonna lose like half of my bot here when he goes. Oh, he's blowing. Holy crap, did you see that? They flew off in huge directions there. I wouldn't be surprised if some of them actually survived, but really, really far away from where this crash site is. Like, it could be incredibly far away, scattered over like miles. Holy crap, that's a lot of lag, guys. That is just ridiculous. Let's get up here and get a little bit of that that wood. I'm not going to pick up any more blocks for now. I'm going to pick up pieces that we haven't seen, and of course any weapons to fill out the side. The more weapons I add, obviously, the more lag you're going to get as well, so that's something to consider. But for us, you know, I want to see how big we can get this guy. Even if it gets to the point where it just crashes us every time we load in, I want to see what the max is. I want to see, as they improve the game, as they have been, and they make the limit of how many blocks you can have go up. I don't know if anybody's ever done this. Like, once you get to this stage, I can see a lot of YouTubers just saying, it's not really worth it anymore. There's too much lag. Let me go ahead and try my hand at something else. That's pretty much what I was going to do. That's pretty much the feeling I had. In fact, there's some wheels over here, so we'll pick that up. Let's grab this. I probably should throw it on the other side. In fact, now that I'm thinking about it, I will throw it on the other side. That way, you know, they can level off a little bit. You know, as it stands right now, most of the big wheels, or I think all of the big wheels, are on this side over here, and it kind of made it uneven when I was going up. This little hill is actually a little lower on one side of the bot because of that. No, not too much, not too much. Okay, let's go ahead and put this thing over here. Wow, this is a lot of freaking lag. It's because that other guy's still on the screen, that big freaking bot over there. He's the one, when he showed up, he literally wasn't there a minute ago before I started the video, and then he showed up, and the lag just magnified. It's crazy how many blocks that guy must have. So much so that when I'm trying to click on these blocks and move them around, it's actually selecting the block that I'm moving over like a minute and a half after I've already clicked the button, which is why my pieces are kind of, yeah, see, there it goes again. Like, I have to literally sit on the thing, and there we go, on the object, and let it recognize that's what I'm doing. Oh, it's like a 4-minute delay reaction on that sucker. That is ridiculous. Come on, put it down already. This should not take all night long. All night long. No, we're not singing. Okay, let's go ahead and cost ourselves a little bit more power and put a shield bubble up there. The shield bubbles, you know, they don't use power, I'm told, or they don't use as much power, I'm told, unless they're being hit. So ideally, if you are concerned about power, you might want to go ahead and just use shield bubbles. You could probably get away with doing that too if you don't take a lot of damage and you have a lot of you know, shield bubbles on there, plus a lot of battery packs. You probably don't need the repairs. You know, the repair bubble just makes it easier so that when you do take, you know, tremendous amounts of damage because for whatever reason the bot, you know, got through your shields, then you have the ability to repair those pieces. And that's why I greatly enjoy having those on there. It allows me that little comfort rating, you know, that I wasn't getting before, that allowed me to go off and really have a chance at defeating enemies that I probably would never take on otherwise. You know, they're just too hard and they do too much damage. Ooh, it looks like there's another wireless charger over here. Let's go ahead and grab that. And it looks like there might be a battery. I think there is. Let's grab this wireless charger, put it over here with the other ones we have. We actually have 3 other ones. So that's going to be very useful because now we can have 4 on one little thing, on one little... Oh, crap. That's probably adding to the lag a little bit too. The constant, you know, put the shields on, take them off, put them back on, take them off. There we go, another battery. Put that sucker up there. Now I have noticed because you know, as we start putting these things on, these batteries and more shield bubbles and things of that sort, I have noticed that because we have so many shield bubbles, or repair bubbles, I should say, that when I get a little bit of power from my solar reactor, it doesn't recharge it. You know, like I have 3 of them on there, and it barely keeps up with it. It actually does a little dance where it turns it on, turns it off, turns it on, turns it off, and it just keeps doing that the entire time I was sitting here building. So, yeah, not exactly the most efficient use with the solar reactor. You don't get a whole lot of power out of that. Whereas if I come over here and destroy a few trees, what I'll notice is the power consumption will last for 4 or 5, you know, 10 minutes sometimes before it goes out. So you get a lot more power out of harvesting resources than you do out of the solar reactor. And I thought it was the other way around, to be honest. I thought you probably would get more out of the solar reactor, especially with all the you know, the wireless chargers on there, because it charges pretty efficiently on any other bot that I've ever had. But then I've never had one with this many freaking repair bubbles and shield generators on it. It's just, this is the most I think we've ever gone to on something like that. It's pretty freaking nuts. Like, you probably could get away with having like half as many, or maybe even less than that. That, you know, that you don't really need this many. But for me, I want to push it. I want to see how far we can get. And as you can see, we kind of already learned something. We learned that you know, the trees give you far more power for your bucket. And I think there's actually another battery over here in front of that tree, maybe? No, it's just the way the tree looks, I guess. So let's go ahead and chop some trees down, because it's been a little while since we've been in an area like this, and this is going to cause major lag, guys. Anytime I come out here doing this, one of my base spots, holy crap, this is, you know, this is the way it goes. It picks it all up, and it, you know, recharges really quickly, and it usually lasts for a fair bit of time after the fact, but until we get to that point, you know, you're just going to have just nasty lag everywhere, and oof, what got undone there? Holy crap. No, let's do undo. I don't know what happened there. Oh no, what in the freaking crap? What? Oh my god, it just destroyed like half of my bot, guys. And now it's selling crap? What in the world just happened there? If any of you guys can answer that, please leave that down in the comments, because this is going to take me like an hour to rebuild. Look at that, half my freaking bot just got destroyed. All I did was enter build mode. This is just messed up. This took me like an hour to build, guys. I kid you not. Oh my god, this is a nightmare. I don't want to build that all over again. I just got done building it all over again. You guys have to be friggin' kidding me. Unbelievable. Unfriggin' believable. I'm flabbergasted now, guys. Ah, good lord. You know what? They need to put something in there to undo the friggin' build mode, or undo mode, so that if something like this strange happens, I actually have a chance at fixing it. Jesus. Look at this. One of my pieces is actually literally floating. Oh no, it's still attached. This is unbelievable. And there we go. That is perfect timing. In fact, you know what we're going to do? We're going to see if it fixed it for us. Maybe it will undo all this weird crap it just did, and we'll come back in and our bot will be fixed. So I'll be right back, guys. Hey guys, and welcome back. And as you can see, I actually went ahead and redesigned my bot a little bit. I put the weapons back all on there. I didn't get everything back. I lost like 15 batteries, which is huge because I was slowly saving up those, and when it freaked out on me, it just shot everything everywhere, and I was finding pieces of my bot literally hundreds of yards away from where I was. And a lot of it disappeared before I guess I could find it because, like I said, we're missing quite a few pieces. There was a lot of weapons we didn't get back. A lot of shield bubbles, regeneration bubbles, repair bubbles were gone, and I'm sure some of you guys will be happy to hear that. We still have a few more than we really need. And at some point, I'm going to come back in here, and I'm going to fix that. I'm going to go through these and see what we absolutely have to have. I'm going to hold on to all the shield bubbles, and I'm going to get rid of just the repair ones, at least some of them anyways, because those are the ones that are draining power from what you guys have been telling me all the time. They will constantly drain more and more power as they're activated, and they're always activated whether they're repairing or not. Whereas the shield ones will be activated, but they will only drain power when they're being hit. So I think overall those are probably the best ones to have. Granted, now if I could find the incredibly large batteries, that would be probably a step in the right direction, and I might be able to hold enough power to, you know, to be able to fight with this, you know, bot the way we want to. Although I don't know the best way to charge that up. As you can see, I have, I used to have 4 of these wireless chargers, and now I only have 1. So we lost 3 of them there, and so you can put these down right here, and I'll connect it. It's actually pretty quick. If you see, I'll drag a battery over here and put it on there, and it will charge up really quick right there. You can watch the power building up, and when this charges up full, what I can do is I can either move closer to it so it will charge up through that along with the solar battery, or I can just attach it to my bot right here, and as soon as I do, as soon as I let go, you're going to see it drain completely. There it goes, and the shields don't even activate. You can kind of hear them trying to kick on, but it's just not working. So you think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just try a little technique here. Don't know if it will work, if it will put that there on the ground. And I'm going to move that off real quick so we don't have to hear that the whole time, because it's not doing anything at all there. So I'm going to try to buy another solar reactor, see if that makes a difference. We're going to need another wireless charger as well. So let's see. I think we passed all those. There they are. Okay, so wireless charger is right there. I guess we're going to go with that. Man, that's $4,000. Those are expensive. And I can't believe we lost so many of them. Where is the solar? There it is. $6,000. No, that's for the... So the generator is not that much, I guess. $4,000 is kind of hefty, but we can afford it for now anyways. So let's put that down as well. Put it down over here. Connect this to it. Now, I have never tried 2 solar reactors with 2 separate wireless chargers connected to them. I don't know if the solar reactors have a certain amount of power they can generate. They may need to have 4 wireless chargers on them to be able to make any sense of a dent with this. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's doing anything. Like, this is not really a viable solution for fixing this problem. Oh, no, there it goes. Okay, so it just took a minute. And some of you guys say that these repair bubbles and the shield bubbles, they actually have to have a small amount of power to charge them first. So maybe that's what we were hearing. We were hearing the charging of those bubbles, and then once they were, you know, charged enough, they won't kick on and kick off. They would just keep getting that current in. So maybe that's, you know, that initial charge is quite a bit. Now, the only way I've actually found to charge my batteries up to the best extent is to go off and collect trees. Now, some of you guys have said that's the most inefficient way of doing it. There's better resources out there. Yeah, it's true, there's better resources out there, but they're not in an abundance as the trees are. Trees are pretty much everywhere but the salt flats, and if you see, I'm not fighting right now, mainly because of the fact I didn't want to risk our bot here. It was damaged. In fact, there's a couple there's a couple shield bubbles over here. And what I really need is a repair bubble because there's a little bit of damage. So let me move one of those. I believe this is the repair bubble. Bubble is not powered. Why is it not powered? Oh, of course. It's been doing that quite a bit lately, guys. I don't know why it has such a hard time figuring out which one I'm trying to click on. I think it's because of the lag. There, come on, let's move it. Can we? There we go. Okay, so now it's moved. We're going to have to move it a little closer. And you can see over here on the side, I did actually put one of these small generators, and I connected it to one of the large GSO receivers so that it would pick up the trees that I was shooting and put it right into the fuel for my bot. It was working to some extent, but not to the extent that you know, I kind of wanted it to work. Let's move this a little further back, maybe behind one of the wheels or something. We'll keep it out here on the outside for now, but I don't really want it completely exposed. Like, I'd rather the wheel get shot off than that bubble at the moment. You can see there's a few back here I completely forgot about, just chilling over here on the side. Not exactly a good spot. Let's go ahead and move those. Again, that's going to use a little bit more power every time we do that. Every time we move them, it has to pull a little bit more power and readjust itself. And that's, you know, one of the issues we were going through last time. Oh, look at that. The battery is actually being charged. It's up two little lines that's kind of teeter-tottering back there, back and forth, but slowly going up. And I think if I save up enough money and maybe buy another solar reactor, probably like 2 or 3 more, a total of 5, each one with its own wireless charger or multiple wireless chargers, this would go by pretty quick. As you can see, we're on a solid 2 bars right there, and eventually it's going to go up to 3. I think it maxes out at 5, so it's about, you know, 40-45% there charged up, which is not bad. Now, granted, it's not going to really do us any good when we go off and fight, mainly for the fact that as soon as those shields start taking damage, especially from a bot that big over there in the distance, you know, we're probably not going to survive that for long. Granted, we have tons of weapons, so we'll probably kill him pretty quickly. But we're going to save that for the next episode, guys. So I think we're going to end it here. I'm going to finish letting this charge. On the next episode, we're going to go off and take that guy on. I do apologize for the problems that we've had with this one. It's kind of weird. I don't know what happened on that. All I did was hit the undo button, and it quite literally undid everything I had done for like the last hour. It was so... It took me another like 30-40 minutes to get back to this point. There's a lot of stuff I did underneath that I didn't show you guys. You know, I rearranged the batteries under there, and there's a whole bunch more that I put down that I had to buy again and stuff like that. So, yeah, it was just a big headache, and I hope that doesn't happen again. Because, you know, as much as I enjoy building these bots, I don't enjoy building them to perfection and then having all my work undone within like the next 10 minutes. That was not enjoyable. But it was definitely interesting, some of these new weird problems that we've been running into. Again, guys, I want to thank you all for watching. If you enjoy these videos, please hit that like button, subscribe. Definitely helps grow the channel, and I greatly appreciate it. Also, make sure to leave those comments down below, and I will catch you guys next time.